So you've caught a DUI in Connecticut, and you've heard you might have to put some sort of machine in your vehicle that you have to blow into in order to start your vehicle and continue driving your vehicle. Well, that machine is called an ignition interlock device. And here's how it works in Connecticut. When you get arrested for DUI, the police are going to offer you the opportunity to submit to a chemical test, usually a breathalyzer test or a blood test. And they're looking to see whether or not you have drugs and or alcohol in your system. If you provide a positive test or you refuse a test, the police are going to send all of your paperwork to the DMV, and the DMV is going to initiate what are called. Now, these proceedings happen fast, far quicker than anything you might have going on in the criminal court. After an administrative hearing, if the hearing officer determines that you did provide a positive test or refused, the hearing officer can impose a 45-day suspension followed by a period of time where you have to have an ignition interlock device in your vehicle. It's 6 months for a positive test, 1 year for a refusal, and more than that for subsequent violations. This happens on the front end of your case, long before anything starts or resolves in the criminal court, and it's the only way you can reinstate your license. Beyond that, if you ultimately catch a conviction in the criminal court, you're looking at a 1-year ignition interlock requirement for a first conviction, a 3-year ignition interlock requirement for a second conviction, and a lifetime revocation for any subsequent conviction, where you can reinstate after 2 years, but you're going to have an ignition interlock device in your vehicle for life. The bottom line here is this: if you catch a DUI in Connecticut, talk to a lawyer and make sure that lawyer handles the DMV side of your case, because you want to do everything you can, if at all possible, to avoid being subject to that ignition interlock requirement.